when the color changers were first starting in 2010, they only made color changers out of cars with really simplistic decals, and oftentimes didn't even include all of the decals on the cars. They were all really simplistic. Take, for example, I think a pretty good example is the fact that there isn't a color changer for normal Chick Hicks, but there is one for Dynaco Chick Hicks. There are several other examples like that. They really didn't choose cars that were that detailed. But when they brought back the color changers last year in 2020, they really started to impress me with just how detailed the cars they were choosing to make color changers out of were. Case in point, Fillmore, who has all of the details on the normal Fillmore, and also just so happens to change colors. Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another review. Today I'm very excited to be taking a look at the Color Changer Fillmore, who changes to this, I don't really know how to describe it, sort of a bluish or very dark bluish green color, maybe a bit of purple in there. I'm really excited to take a look at this guy. He came out a few months back alongside Color Changer Cruisin' McQueen. Unfortunately, I found Cruisin' McQueen, but not him, and I'm very glad to have him. Now, I wish that I had found him in the light color in the store. I would have preferred that. I find it a lot more interesting when later on in the review, when I go to change his color, we see the color that he isn't in the movie for the first time, but whatever, we'll see him change back to his normal color now, I guess. Got your typical artwork for Fillmore that they've been using since Cars 2, except now he's being splashed with color. Color Changers logo there, cold and hot water up there. For those of you who don't know, Fillmore actually is not the most recent color changer release. There is a new color changer of Intro Ramon and a new Snot Rod coming out, which I'm really glad that they keep doing more and more color changers. I absolutely love these. We've got cold water changes the color, warm water changes it back. Seeing that on the back there. And now let's take this guy out of the package. I am so excited. Finally have a color changer of Fillmore. So many cars becoming color changers for the first time in these last 2 years, and I hope that continues. Although the next wave includes another color changer, a Snot Rod, which would definitely not be my first choice. So here's Fillmore out of the package, and wow, he's certainly interesting. It's so weird to have a plastic Fillmore. He feels so weird. Wow. Oh, that's really weird. He has a unique expression, although it's pretty similar to some other Fillmore faces. This is the 2019, I believe, updated Fillmore and the Radiator Springs Classic Cars 3 Fillmore. Pretty typical Fillmore face, although it is different than the other ones. Of course, you can see him in his darker color here. Unfortunately, his rear view mirror is not silver, which it should be. Like, they made the headlights on him silver. They should have made the mirror silver as well, but unfortunately they didn't do that. All your typical Fillmore details, including the fact that his Volkswagen logo isn't colored in, which is film accurate. On the side, you can see the rainbow, some squiggles. This really brings out some of the more difficult to see details on Fillmore. I like that they chose a really dark color to change him to. It really makes a lot of his details pop out. Got love with the road and the peace signs. Got the flower there. Honestly, it's kind of easier to review this Fillmore because, again, like I said, everything sort of pops out. Groovy written there. All of his details on the back, including my favorite sticker, Save 2D animation, which I always make sure to point out. You can see another sticker that says peace. Peace signs all over the place. Several other things. The 51237 license plate, which of course is also on the front, for the birth date of the voice actor who portrayed Fillmore in the first Cars movie, George Carlin, who was born on May 12th of 1937. Unfortunately, though, he passed away between the first two movies, and Fillmore has since been recast. Wheels don't change color. As you can see, they are Fillmore's normal wheel color and definitely look a little odd here. But you can also see the Peace logo, not Peace logo, but the Peace like graffiti painted on the side, the winding road, Earth inside the flower, Saturn for some reason, and all of these other really nice details. It's so cool to see like all of the details pop, especially those stars on the top. That rhymed. There is a look at the base, and now let's take this guy to the water. I actually have another color changer video coming out soon. It's not a review. It's one that I filmed while on vacation a few days ago. Pretty similar to my leaving color changers out in the snow video. It'll be out in a few days. Always love doing more with the color changers here. Make sure the water is nice and warm. Right. Probably be good. Yeah, we're good. Okay? There we go. So, of course, we have the warm water and the cold water. Now let's put Fillmore in it and see him change back to his normal color. Definitely a bit darker than the normal Fillmore, so you can see there. Wow, yeah, he's quite a bit darker. Now for the record, this is the color used on the most recent Thailand Fillmore, so you can see, yeah, definitely a bit darker there. Interesting. Now if we put him back into the cold water, of course, it takes a little bit longer than the other ones to change, but it's okay. That'll probably change as I use him more. Dip him in, go halfway. Look at that, he's fading back. It's so cool. Put him back in there. And of course, we've got to do the classic half and half, the two-face, as I call it. That was kind of a fail. There we go. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what cars you guys want to see as color changers in the future. I'm really interested to find that out. I personally, I've heard some comments say Luigi and Guido. I think that would definitely be cool. Love to see some more of the Radiator Springs characters. Lizzie. Come on, Lizzie color changer. A tractor. I don't know. We got Hot Rod Steve Herschel. Can we get him as a color changer? Okay, that last one was a joke, but I'd love to see some more of the main characters where you have to get color changers, finally get theirs. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.